Здравейте, банда, и добре дошли на поредния епизод. Технобабylon. Да, щайте, гледах си телефона. Про стример, знаете как е. Реалният проблем е, че нямаме Infinite CPUs. Ясно. Аз предполагам, че той има някакви софтуерни способности способи да... телефона ми тотално блокира, добре. Да бъде броя на самите коли някак се ограничи, ама то как може да стане това? Хем да ти расте града, хем колите да намаляват. Съм сигурен точно как това стане. Стеф, защото прави Alt Tab, а играта няма Windows. Не съм настройвал Windows, всичко е по дефолт. Сега трябва да имате звук от играта. Нали? Като прави Alt Tab да настроя някой прозорец или нещо тук да направя пол, да вдигна OBS-а и играта спира. Да, така, добре, хайде. Виж, горката още е боса, бе. Тя явно е третата раса в CNC Generals, където апгрейда е обувки. Не обувки, ами сандали. Окей, плей. Виж, върнали са към... завързане към летището. Зареждат го с товар.
I can't reach it from here.
Може да го замерим. Не. Какво?
It doesn't appear to have a power switch or any kinds of controls accessible from out here.
From out here. Accessible. Какво става? Какво стана?
I can reach it. What do I look like, an engineer?
Няма проблеми, счупихме го. 80 гигабайта RAM. То може би не е чак толкова добре оптимизирано.
Perhaps too much trancing really is warping my morals and principles. Man, I can't wait to get back in the trance.
Защо го щупихме?
I can reach it, but he'd notice pretty quickly if I just took it.
Той е
What
той.
do I look like, an engineer?
What?
There's only so much. The wetware won't.
Стана. Как? Добре, значи може да видиш, че има специални оферти, които вече са невалидни. И някой е хакнал таблото, за да явно да напише хуй на някакво друго ден. Може да се
The
свързва.
screen's probably not connected into the higher systems. I'd better save my wetware for more important targets.
Да може да го
The
щупим.
wetware. There's only so much you can do with a crowbar. There's
Може
only.
още да го щупиш. Добре. Door. Post. Той си пива от мъга. Щом той си пива от мъга, дали ще трябва нещо да му сложим, така да го преспим? Картина на самолет. Точно докато е имало хора пилоти. Човешки пилоти. Добре, това все още е нашата земя. Всичко е там.
I don't think so.
Агент. Т.е. доста по-заплашително изглежда. Бе, наистина така леко брониране. Хе-хе. Часовника се едно е с фосфор. Най-вероятно LED обаче. Air conditioner. Добре, ние го вчупихме.
Hello?
We're closed.
Ага.
Hey, beat it for all. Hey, beat it for... Get out of here. Hey, beat it. Hey, authorized personnel only.
Ема иде.
Can I just...
No, go away.
You don't even...
No, it's too hot to argue.
Да не се софтлокнахме, бе.
Can't I...
Get out of here, Thrall.
Can't I...
Get out of here.
Не мога ли да го
Sure,
ударя?
if I feel like getting myself shot.
Шот. Къде му е оръжието? Вероятно. Моля да го...
Sure, if I feel...
Connect, какво?
Salam, Mandala.
Hi. I'm finally at the site. You were right. I can feel the connection.
That is good to hear. You managed to avoid detection in your journey?
Yeah, nobody noticed me. Just some thrall wandering the southwest city. What is it you need me to do here?
We have the ID for their system but are unable to access it. You must get close enough to it to act as a relay point.
Then your tech teams break into it and find out what their plans are?
Exactly.
Значи както този беше в затвора.
I can sense the signal you've mentioned. I've got a visual representation in my trance hub.
Good. You'll know how close you are to your goal.
If they're trying to hide, why are they broadcasting like this?
Like much of hacking, we must look for mistakes our target makes. What you sense is not intentional on their part.
Oh, so it's seepage? Like inter-system connections they haven't noticed?
Precisely. Many of their own devices communicate wirelessly. Their attempt at security involves limiting the range. They therefore avoid attacks from the net at large.
But if you can get a relay close enough...
Then we may study their signal as though we were by your side.
Do you have any idea why they're after me?
We've suspicions that it's related to your unusually high sync rate. I don't think I've seen a mind-machine interface work so fast outside of a laboratory.
Aha, so you're a scientist.
I thought it was considered poor netiquette to pry into one's outside life.
Yeah, sorry. Just that this isn't the kind of thing I normally get into.
You feel unsafe and believe that a greater comprehension would alleviate it. I understand perfectly. All you need to know about me is that I'm on your side, Mandala.
You said Cell wasn't out to get me. So why was a Cell agent trying to blow me up?
If he's acting independently of Cell, it means one of two things. Something about your death would benefit him, or he is being compelled to act in such a way.
I hope it's number two. If we can stop whoever's behind this first, then it means he's got no reason to come after me.
Let us hope.
What is your breaching team going to do? When I reach the systems, I mean.
We aim to rip their memory drives. Cloning them onto another system allows us to perform more destructive analytics.
Plus, the process would wreck their whole system as well. Better hope they haven't got any people connected to the system. Anyone wired's going to find their brains fried and stored in a mem capsule.
Of course, before this takes place, we will secure a back door to the system. That way we will not depend on you as a relay. You will therefore be able to escape once this has been accomplished.
So, the people trying to kill me are working out of an old aerodrome?
Quite so. This air freight business collapsed last year. We suspect it was bought up as a front for this criminal enterprise.
They're storing their data systems in the aerostat? Why don't they just split it up and hide it in the trans?
Physical security is as much a concern for admins as system integrity. If they suspect someone of getting too close...
They can just take off.
Добре.
Remind me just getting close. We suspect it to be based.
Then, when I'm near enough to.
We shall use your wiring as a.
Okay, I think. I'll get
Добре.
back to you.
Good luck.
Я. Residents refuse to leave conflict hot zone. Ага. Къде става това? Някаква война между Индия, Китай и Пакистан. Единствената война, където тримата ползват атомни оръжия. И съответно заради това радиоактивни ветрове ще духат в Хималаите за векове. Важни обществени центрове вече ги няма. Хората са напуснали. Както и да е. Добре, някои не искат да напускат. Нютън, тия много добри Нютънове. Я видим. Драй. 12 градуса. Ми не е лошо. Добре. Имаме ли имейл от някого? Чакай. Не. Нямаме имейл, ай си ходим.
The chips made a connection to my wetware systems that allow it to be used in.
Ходе. Секунда. Мък.
Can't I?
Get out of here. Hey, hands off my coffee. Hey, off. Hey,
Може ли тайна?
hey, hey.
Може ли часовника?
The
Може ли с
wetware won't.
картата? Я да излезем и да видим дали можем нещо да направим. Тук нещо. Беше как много стигна.
I can't read.
Дали ще...
Screen's. I'd better. What do I look like? And. There's only. The wetware won't. The wetware won't.
Може ли?
The wetware won't.
Може да ме дръпна.
There's only so much you can do with it. I can reach it, but he'd notice pretty quickly if I just took it.
Добре, значи нещо може да сложим вътре.
The wetware.
Така. Какво? Транквилайзър ли? Къде го имаме този транквилайзър, аз съм забравил. Добре, окей. Това беше просто на шам. Може да му вземем
Hello?
гащите.
Guess that tranquilizer did its job. Nah, I don't want it now that I know it's...
Може ли?
I don't need to hack it. He didn't log out.
Какво стана? Какво е това? Вижте, това е... Чакайте сега. Карго категория. Отваря. Естествено не мога с клавиатурата да ги управлявам. Харар. Ами не, това са контейнери на карго цепелин. Аз не знам. Нещо тук може би трябва да им объркам. Можем ли него да го хакнем? Да, хо-хо. Вижте какво стане сега.
It's amazing how many people don't put enough security on their Gibsons. They assume they've got enough willpower to stop intruders on their own.
Докато спиш и ти бъркам дупито.
Where am I? How did I even get here?
Don't you remember? You're at the beach.
This is nice.
You're relaxed, aren't you?
Yeah. This place is nice.
You're comfortable with telling me your secrets, aren't you? Anything you want to share?
You know Ethan got himself killed on that botched factory raid? I'm not going to his funeral. And even though I didn't like him, it's making me really guilty.
Okay. Let's try a different approach. The guy they've got filling your job while you're here on vacation. He can't do the job without the access code.
That's not my problem.
Oh, but they'll think it is. They'll say you didn't set him up properly.
You're right.
Tell me what the access code is. I'll take it to him.
Sure. It's 44138. Wait, this doesn't make sense.
Dreams usually don't, do they?
Окей. Значи е тук така. Окей. И сега. Добре, ние трябва да отидем до сървъра. Ние това трябва да направим. Какво е това? Добре, не те е видял. Не, няма да говориш с тях. Добре, какво е сега това?
Now we just wait and...
All right, let's get it loaded. Yeah, you know how bitchy the doc gets waiting. Hang on. The measurement's all wrong. What? Eddie must have screwed it up. The manifest says it should be showing lighter. Ugh, idiot. Send it back and get him to recheck the weights.
А121. Чакайте малко, аз мога ли да отида някъде другаде?
It's just a readout showing how much weight is on this platform.
96 килограма. Окей. 51. Окей. Добре. Окей, 45 кила. Ма тя ни еде горката, бе. А 121, нали така биш? Така. Добре. Е така. Ако аритметиката не ме лъжи.
Here we go again.
Let's see if Addie's got it right this time. Okay, weight's looking good. Try the
Аз
scanner.
даже не мисля, че е веганка, тя просто еде каша.
Reading the contents as organic. Addie's got it listed as inorganic. Ah, typical. Send it back. Tell him to get his act together. We should make sure the manifest matches what's in the box. We can't exactly open them all to check. We'd be here all night.
Чакайте. Иnorganic. Не, тя е някаква супер гадна каша, която е някакъв ужас. А 121. Ще го направим да е... Ето е, Human. Айде.
Here we go again.
Давай.
Let's see if Addie's got it right this time. Okay, weight's looking good. Try the scanner.
Scans show organic, same as the manifest.
Fantastic. Get it aboard. Kriesel and the doc want to cast off.
The signal's going crazy. I must be on top of... Huh?
Стана. А? Какво? Това всичкото тя да не го е сънувала, А. Cables. Вот. О, да. Аре, къде е там?
The simulation's exceeded its buffer.
Took her long enough. I think Jinsel did a pretty good job on that one. Why'd you have to get someone like Jinsel involved in it, though?
Because when I asked you to do it, you apparently couldn't keep your thirst for revenge in check. Or should I say Baxter's thirst for revenge. I don't see why you store the targets in your own wiring. It's obviously not good for you.
It's more secure. I suppose Jinsel did their job.
Got her to walk right in the front door. Even packaged and delivered herself.
Аз изобщо не
We have some big
предполагах.
plans for you, sister.
This is the place.
Окей. Окей.
That's not going to work.
Complete. Make
I got here
ER2.
just in time. They're about ready to run.
Haydi. Haydi. Я чакайте. Да го измерим колко кила е. Вот така. Ето. Така. Я 30. Така, след като са ги преместили от хангара и са запечатане за транспорт. Не можеш да влезеш. Може да ги застрелям.
A big old jolt's not gonna make...
Влизаме вътре. Я да видим. Чакай. Скри се тук, не те вижда това. Ох, че се стреснах. Чакай да сейвна. Чакай сега. Така, патрулира напред-назад. Така, чакайте да си спя пак потичка. Как не е изтъркал дупка в пода. Кондола. Аха!
The way out.
Давай. Браво. Това беше забавно. Хайде.
Looks like it's not operated by hand.
Може да отидем при него. Айде да ходим. Така. Yeah. Thermal goggles.
Thermoptic goggles. Same ones I've seen the strike team using. Shows heat sources as an image.
Окей. Много яко. Така, някой който работи на борда на Цепелина е забравил да се изключи терминала след като го е ползвал. Как може да забравиш нещо толкова базово тези дни? Особено след всички анимации в училище.
What do I look like? That's what I've got Lao for.
Какво? Парола. Колко старомодно. Добре, трябва да разберем паролата.
What do I look like? That's what I've got left.
Кое? Нашето
Stop
момиче.
squirming, will you?
That
Yeah, take a
operator will
shot,
shoot me
yeah.
down the moment I open the door.
Добре, това е стая за много ползи. Окей, просто се реекипира в зависимост от това, какво му трябва на клиента. Окей, и в момента е нещо като болнична стая. Оперативна в случая. Я? Този люк може ли да си набутаме? Май да се обадим на муцката.
Lau, you there?
Standing by and waiting for your signal.
You remember the plan?
Don't worry about me. You just be careful. Don't do anything stupid.
Чакай аз.
What do I look like? That's what I've got left. A big old jolt's not. What do I look like? That's what I've got Lau. What do I look like? That's what I've. A big old. What do I look? That's what I've got. What do I look? That's what.
Добре, аз се обадих. Чакайте, горе. Нещо много интересно, не мога да прекъснеш. Нали играта, защото е модерна все пак, 2015. Не мога да прекъснеш някакъв екшън, ако е си цъкнал, не можеш да го спреш. Чакай, сега ще се опитаме да разберем паролата, ама нека да се разходим насам натам.
A big old jolt.
Оставям отворено, нещо променя ли се?
It's thin, but it's not that flimsy. I'm gonna need to find another way of getting through to him. It's thin. I'm gonna.
Абелите. Може да го ударим с тока. Ръбите, лампите. Не. Така. Значи, понеже това е стоманена стена, е тънка и може да видиш през нея.
It's thin. I'm gonna need to find another way of.
Добре.
What do I look? That's what I've got.
Локър. Виж, това не го видях. Окей, Резен Ганче, мерси много, че дойде. И по-нататък аз ще ви да прегатача, тако става. Чакайте, бе.
An industrial rivet gun uses compressed air to punch finger-length bolts through metal surfaces. I wonder if they ever have to use this from the outside while in flight.
Ясно, че го помня с гарда.
What do I look like? That's what I...
Добре. Айде. Довиждане.
Thank God you're here.
Who are you?
You gotta get me out of here. They kidnapped me 2 weeks ago.
Не, лъжеш.
I've been forced to conduct research for them in this aerostat.
Research?
Не ти вярвам.
What kind of research?
Беше много гадна.
Human experimentation. This poor girl. You see that hardware in the corner?
Значи, защо се обръщаш на кретен?
You...
The upper level is clear, but Oh. Huh.
Gave him a shot in the back. Your problem is, you overcomplicate things.
Still conscious?
That's how the wetware works. You can't rip his memory, though. He isn't wired.
I'm aware, Ms. Vargas. Take his weapon. This is something I've been looking forward to for a long time.
Ugh, no you haven't. Baxter was looking forward to it.
What's that? I can't hear you.
It's quite a powerful paralytic, isn't it? An unfortunate yet necessary part of our mutual friend here's role.
My targets have to be conscious when I pull the contents of their minds. I'd love to rip the Regis clean out of your head as well.
I told you, he's not wired.
I know, but I know what'll really get to him. What's this? An embryo?
Ах, мръсник.
It's rather a contentious issue for us, isn't it? Rather a bit of history between us over these little things. Oops. Fragile things, the unborn.
Мръсник.
Don't worry. Plenty more where that came from. I think this one is going to grow up to be a great success. World leader, Nobel laureate, maybe follow in their father's footsteps.
Не го хвърлих в краката ли?
Oops, all gone. Vicky would be so proud, wouldn't she?
Cressel.
After all, you showed her how important those things were. More than anything else in the world, apparently.
Baxter! You seriously need professional help.
Sir, ma'am, Smart Cam feed shows another cell agent just boarded the aerostat. Female, about 1.75 meters.
Huh. Should have known she'd still be after her partner. Commander, prepare to weigh anchor. Cressel, deal with our new cell intruder. Then resolve whatever issues you have with Dr. Regis.
With pleasure. Don't go anywhere.
Този е гати гадника.
Gotcha.
О!
Wow, nice throw, Chantal. Did I do good, Dr. Max? You did great. I'd better find where Regis went.
Браво. Ние, нали, направихме с...
Good work, Chantal. Thanks! My job will be a lot easier if I can get Central to agree to take you on full time.
Нали, махнахме там старите персоналитета, явно в полицията са е направили.
Good work, Chantal. Thanks, Dr. Max. My job will be a lot You're a lot stronger than you look. Not hurting him too much, are you? He technically has rights.
I'm only applying 55 kilopascals of pressure on his upper thorax. It'd take at least another 10 to pose a threat to his long-term viability.
Raise it another 3 then.
Okie dokie.
Hey, stop! What the hell's going on in here? Regis! Locked. Regis, can you hear me? Better figure out how to fix you.
Oh, my head.
Thanks, Max. Great job saving my ass and everything.
Yeah, and sticking me with an injector. You suddenly a medic?
Just a lucky hunch. You going to fill me in on what's going on here?
Later. Update me on the immediate situation first.
Well, the bad news is I saw someone escape through the hatch at the top of that ladder.
Damn. It sounded like she was one of the ringleaders of this plan.
On the other hand, our newest recruit just made her first caller.
New recruit.
Oh yeah, you're going to love this.
Ah.
Damn it, I don't believe it!
It ran out of charge again, didn't it?
She must have overexerted herself. Damn it! I had him right here.
Whoa, what's happening? The aerostat's taking off.
Where are they taking it?
Doesn't matter. Wherever it is, we need.
You alright, Charlie? I'm not sure how much of that stuff I was supposed to give you.
I'll be fine.
You're in no fit state for any more trouble. Stay down here, try and figure out what they're doing with the girl. I'll find a way to the upper deck. Chantel? Damn! I'll see if I can get her up and running again once this is all resolved.
Yes.
It would only work.
Горе да я...
As much as I love shocking things.
Сега.
I've breached their comm system. Now it thinks my traveler's part of their network. Cobalt 3, this is actual. Do you, copy? Over.
Cobalt 3 standing by.
Cobalt 3, what is your status?
All systems go. Awaiting hostile contact.
Copy that.
Добре.
Stand by for updates, Cobalt 3.
Copy that, actual.
Така. Окей, значи ползват някакъв wetware, за да приспиват, нали, хората, или за да ги... Както точно нашия го бяха директно парализирали. И остават обаче в съзнание. Обаче той лошия го ползва това, за да им извлича мислите.
She's out of it. She's got her own. Most thralls are practically leaking from the ears with wetware wiring. Hey, Regis.
Yes, Dr. Lau?
You feeling any better?
A little. How did you know to come to my rescue?
I broke their comms channels. Figured I owed it to them. Cracked the bug they put in my system and rode the signals back to theirs.
I'll never be able to figure out how you do these things, Max.
Which guarantees my job security. Can I get an update?
We need to get after the people running this aerostat. And this conspiracy. I'll see what I can do for this girl.
So, Nita Jiang led us to these people. She's helping us find whoever set you up for Baxter's murder, right?
There's that. And... Max, I haven't been completely honest with you.
There's a surprise. Dr. Cryptic has been withholding info.
Ah, cram it, Lau. These people, they took something from me. Embryos fertilized by myself and by Vicky, my wife.
These people stole your embryos? Your kids?
They needed me to get their memory module for them from Vanderwall, and they knew exactly what my price would be.
Wait, they tried to get you to help them?
They forced me, Max. There was no way I could say no. Those embryos, they were all I had left of her. And because of those people, of all this...
I hate to say it, Regis, but I kind of understand.
They asked me to do terrible things for the return of the embryos.
Whether it's because they're linked to Viksha or because you're their father, I don't even want to think of what I'd have done in your position.
The embryos are gone. He destroyed them.
Regis, I'm sorry.
There's nothing left. There's nothing else he can twist me with. All we can do is bring that monster in. For them.
Nina's led us right to the Mindjacker?
He was the blonde one Chantel took down. I heard him gloat about what he'd done. He stores the target's information within his own wiring until he can offload it.
Looks like he's got quite an operation behind him. I guess it's not surprising he's been robbing synapses all over the world. Gotta be for something more than corporate espionage at this rate. So, the Mindjacker tried to blackmail you because you're on this case?
It's more than that. It sounded personal.
Maybe you've crossed paths before?
No, not with him. But the way he talked, it was like he was out for revenge. And not just that. It's as if he were Baxter looking for revenge.
That's impossible. Baxter's dead for one thing. Maybe he's his son?
No, he's a Mindjacker. When he drained Baxter, he didn't just get information. He got his motivation as well. And it stuck.
Sounds like he got a lot more than he bargained for. So, we've caught up with our Mindjacker. We know that he's apparently ripped dozens of prominent individuals in a number of fields.
Including Baxter, some of whom is apparently stuck. Question is, what's all this setup?
What do they plan on doing with the data they've stolen? Straight neural data is hard to process. That is, unless you've got an AI to read it.
Whatever it is, it must involve this girl.
Значи много интересно, този като им краде мислите, им краде всъщност личността или част от нея, нали? Ето мотивациите на този откраднал и се мисли, че са негови, пък те реално не са. Или поне аз до сега така го възприемам.
Who was escaping through the ceiling hatch? It wasn't the Mindjacker, was it?
No, he's the one Chantel caught, briefly. By the sound of it, the Mindjacker's working for her.
His work is part of a larger plan of hers then?
Possibly. She's the one running this lab, for sure.
Chantal's really pulling her weight in this job.
It's a shame it couldn't hold down Cressel, the Mindjacker.
Hey, cut her some slack. She took down 2 heavies on the tarmac.
I'm not going to make any promises about taking her on full time.
You're just worried about synthetic stealing your job.
You may as well take this now. You seem
They
to be
took
the
our
main wrangler.
jobs!
So, this Cressel guy, the Mindjacker, he killed Baxter?
And by the sound of it, ripped the contents of his mind first.
When I saw Baxter's head, I thought that either his killer really hated him.
Like I would. Or he was covering up evidence of a mindjacking by destroying his brain tissue.
It's a theory. Sounds like we might be able to back it up. So, what do we do from here?
Now we know this is where the Mindjacker's operating from.
We need to find out what their plans for all those stolen memories are.
We'd better find out where this aerostat's going too.
The best way of covering all those would be apprehending these people. So,
now we know this is where the Mindjackers...
We need to find out what...
We'd better find out...
The best... Central's gonna be pretty pissed about this. More than usual, I mean.
Is it working again?
Yeah, we fought off the intrusion.
Damn. I was hoping they'd broken it permanently.
Nah, we could handle it. It was a weird attack, though. Like, they knew exactly what they were doing.
Well-trained hackers. Foreign intelligence?
No. Better than that. Like, they were intimately familiar with Central. Then, as sudden as it had started, the attack halted about 18 hours later. Any idea who the thrall in Skanto Blue is?
Not a clue. She must be important to their plan.
Maybe she just wandered into their airfield. A useful test subject for whatever this is.
She was at Cell earlier. She'd been targeted. They must be after her for some reason. I'll do what I can to keep her stable.
Do your best, Regis.
What?
She looks familiar. I can't quite place her, though. I guess I see too many thralls. Any idea what all this hardware does yet?
Not sure. I can't access the terminal.
Sounds like you need a specialist. I'll tell you what I find.
Just a length of cable.
Why would I need a steel cable?
You're the tech, you figure it out. I also picked these up while I was finding my way in.
Сега ще дадем гоголите. Окей, добре.
I'll check in later.
Да, и аз се интересувам сега, коя е Петя. Шегувам се. Ами окей, и тук ще поставим край на този епизод и ще се видим в следващия.